Right, we're at Virtue Motors in Shipley, which is my local BMW dealer. I've been speaking with Mark, who sold me a couple of bikes before, and today I've come to look at the new GS. And here at Shipley, Alan Jeffries, they've got 3 models in. They've got top of the range model there, which has got all the bling on, and it's got billet foot pegs, billet brake levers, and fancy reservoirs. I believe it's got radar and all sorts of things on this bike. That's the top of the range bike, and that's about 24 grand. That. I don't need all the stuff that's got because I shan't be touring. Then the other option is this triple black, which you pay £700 above base money for that, for the black paint. So that's the second version. It's the triple black. Now I've sat on that and quite like that, but then they've got 2 of these at the moment. The trophy model. Now I prefer this because the seat's flat and it's higher up, so it makes the handlebars feel lower, so it's better for my riding style. I like the small screen. We just spec'd this bike up to how I want it, with the blipper and everything on, and we're below 19,000 quid. But that's got basically everything on. And I've even asked him to spec up for gold wheels, so on that GS Trophy with those gold wheels, I think it's got everything on that bike that'll suit me. I'm not bothered for all the big racks on the back and things like that, and I'm not one for setting off on massive distances, so I don't need all the road going things. But this trophy model has got all the things you need. You've got your dynamic suspension, and I've added the dynamic road modes and all sorts of things, up and down blipper. I haven't gone for a centre stand. I know a lot of people want a centre stand on these bikes, but I don't think I do. So I haven't bothered with that. I can add it on later, but all these bikes in the showroom do have the centre stand on. So there again, is this one as well? Yeah, they've all got these are all showroom bikes, so they're not actually customer bikes. These are just showroom bikes at the moment, not for sale at the moment, but they will be. So there you go, that's the top of the range bike there. It's a lovely green colour. It's got everything on it, radar, it's got things in there's a warning in the mirrors there, so if cars or things are coming behind you, you can see them in your mirrors without things overtaking you. It brings a light up on your mirrors. You've got extra wind protection there, but they look quite good. You've got cornering headlights on this fancy one. On the base model it's not cornering headlights, it's the same headlight, but it doesn't do cornering. So there they are, the 3 different models of it in here. So which one would you go for? All singing, all dancing. I don't see the need for billet levers and foot pegs on a bike like this, but that's just my opinion. Doesn't come with the exhaust though. Look, it's still got the standard exhaust on it. That's extra again on top of your 24 grand. I'm not bothered for the exhaust. Like you can see on this one, look, it's nice little exhaust on the new GS. That's perfectly acceptable. But yeah, you can see on this one how the rear seat is higher and this is lower. Well, that in effect, when you sat down there, makes these bars feel higher, and if you like that, that's okay, but it's not as comfortable for me as that one, where the seat's higher, the bars actually feel lower, so it feels a bit more racy, if you can call it racy on a bike like this. But there you go. So that one's spec'd up with gold wheels and a few extras, dynamic pro pack and a couple of other things that I've asked him to add on to it. That is the one that I'm probably going to go for. But I think I'm going to get one of these. I'm knocking on in age now, and I never thought I'd get an adventure bike because I've always found them top heavy, and I just don't really like the design of them. But this actually now looks a massive improvement on the old model, in my opinion. I mean, look at that headlight and that small screen. It's not electronic. You can put electronic screen on this and spec it if you want, but on that top model there, it is electronic screen. So you've got, on this one, you've got your cruise control, heated grips, all the usual stuff. You've got your parking brake. This is now keyless, which is good. It's a keyless bike, and before you needed a key for the fuel cap still on, well, the S1000 I had. This is now keyless, which is brilliant. So there you go. That's the new GS Trophy. Brand new for next year. So I'm thinking Mark, who works here at BMW Shipley, Alan Jeffries, is going to get some money off me for this next year. And I think this is the route I'm going. It won't be me only bike, but I think for comfort and everything else now, and general riding, it just feels a nice bike. It's nicely balanced. I'm going to take the off-road tyres, and well, they'll swap them here for the road tyres. They already said that they'd do that, so they'll put the Metzlers on that are on that bike onto this bike. I don't want the off-road tyres, but there you go. So here at Alan Jeffries at Shipley, Virtue Motors, good set of guys here. They proper look after you. After sales is brilliant. So there we go, that's a collection. In fact, all three models there in one picture. How about that? So I might have harped on long enough now on this video, but there you go, there's a new GS. And it's now, as it says on there, R1300. It's got a lot more low down torque and more power, so it's going to be a really good bike, I think. They brought it up to a modern style. If you compare this to the old style bike that's running out, the last ones will be sold I suppose this year, this looks, people are complaining saying it looks like a Honda, but I don't see that. I've not seen a Honda with this boxer engine in before, but in the flesh these bikes are absolutely beautiful. So I think that's the model I'm going to go for. And if you want to see some content on that bike for next year, you can subscribe if you like to YouTube channel, and I'll say there.